I love being able to make journals and art journals and junk journals and things like that out of old books using the pages as the foundations. And here I am starting up. This is one that we had worked on the other day on one of my lives of tying and punching the holes and getting all the pretty fabric strips tied in. And tonight I'm just going in here and I'm just adding in colored pages on top of the sections that we had tied off when I did my live. And these are going to give me ample space to do my next wonderful work of creativity that'll come to my mind at some point. So on this one here, I just don't have any real theme. I'm just putting in all kinds of papers because hoping as I start to work through this and start utilizing this for some projects and things that as I go to each page, I will be inspired by whatever it is that I see on that page. And who knows what we'll come up with, right? But this is going to be fun. I'm really excited about this. On the front cover, I know it went by a little fast, but I put a doily, a crochet doily, and then I mounted one of my cards that I had made a couple of weeks ago that were made out chipboard. And so I used one of those to put as a centerpiece on the front cover of this. So here, there's no rhyme nor reason. I just, some of the pages I wanted to leave the borders to be seen. Others I just wanted to cover up the whole thing. You see a couple places here where I'll actually put in like just a half of a sheet right down the middle of a page so that you'll see a little border on both sides. But I just wanted it to be just a little, not real predictable. Kind of like me. Never know what I'm going to do. And then I'll go through it probably tomorrow or so and maybe trim some of those bottom pages, but I may just leave those little overhangs there. I kind of like the color it adds to it. So some of the pages I cut to fit right inside that little square border where this was a recipe book. So some of the pages I put inside that black lined border, and others I've covered the whole page. Think this is something that maybe you would give a try? Could use any size book. Here's one where I'm doing the bottom half one color, just using up my scrap papers. Then I'm going to come through here and do another pattern on top of a different design paper. Like I said, I have no idea what this is going to all turn out looking like, but I can hardly wait. Look at this. I had a scrap left over this big. It was a piece of 12 by 12 that had this great big, it was kind of a floral design on it, like in a big circle. And so I had a little bit of that had left over from another project, so just going to take that. I'm not going to put that to waste. Fill it in with a little bit of the green there on the side. But even the green here, if I remember correctly, doesn't go all the way to the top. See, so just kind of mix it, match it, bring some little fun and whimsy to it. Here's one where I just took this strip here and just go right down the middle of the page. things you can add pockets to. I can go in and put pockets in it and add different things of artwork. I think, and I'm wanting to use this for like my inspiration book or my book of ideas, so that when I find ideas and do it and I try it out and I tuck it away, I can always go back and pull it out if I'm running short on an idea to do for a live or something at some point. Have my own little resource library right at the fingertips. And it isn't called Google or Pinterest, right? So when I get to the end of this here, we're not going to go all the way through the book because about the last, probably, I don't know, several pages, I hadn't gotten the strings tied onto them yet. So I'll just do that later. But I just wanted to let you guys kind of see how this process flows, and maybe it'll give you some encouragement or courage to even to give it a try yourselves if you've never done one of these. I'm almost getting to the end here, so I'm just going to let you watch that on the way out here, and I want to thank you for popping in for a moment with Celeste.